Ildefonso.
Well, you know, Santa Lucia does have the twin towers in Espino and Aquino, but after that, hindi na ganun kalaki yung kanilang lineup.
Well, that's always been the problem na parang masyadong malaki yung letdown pagkatapos ng Espino at Aquino mo dahil just so much talent between the two of them.
Tignan natin kung paano nila didepensahan itong San Miguel. Peña challenges Aquino. First at bat, and ito po yung matchup na sinasabi natin. Don Ontiveros laban to kay Kenneth Duremdes, and a guy who idolizes the other, and both superstars dito po sa PBA.
Well, a lot of mutual respect given by each other. Miski superstar na si Kenneth, he also realizes the talent of Don Ontiveros.
Well, speaking of superstars, Danny Ildefonso falls in that category, and siya po naka-puntos dito sa San Miguel. The first 2 points of the ball game. Francisco binigay kay Marlo. Top of the key. Looking for the weave. Duremdes drives inside against 3. Beermen didn't matter.
A little different start on the offense of Santa Lucia. Usually they start off with a post-up. Now, Coach Al Francis saying na papalitan niya yung offense. A lot of movement in the first 2 points.
This time it's Velasco squeezing his way. Isa naman ngayon nakasingit dun sa Twin Towers ng Realtors.
Etong si Nick Velasco kasi he's a different kind of player. He's 6'5", pero he has the quickness of a 3 guard.
And you know, I think you know, a lot of people will agree as Duremdes misses his first, his second shot and his first miss. We'll agree na itong si Velasco is probably one of the best role players dito sa PBA.
Well, that's true, no? He started off as a big man, tapos all of a sudden nagkaroon na lang ng 3-point shooting yan. And now tumitira na siya ng 3 points every now and then, and that has made the big men of the other team come out, and it changes the whole perspective of rebounding.
Saka I think paminsan-minsan ginagamit din ni Jong Yuchico yan as a defensive stopper. As also, you know, really, he does have that 15 to 19 foot shot range. So pag iniwan mo yan, titira yan, and is very consistent from that area.
Well, maturity being shown by Danny Ai. Alam niyang hindi niya kayang katawanin ko si Dennis dahil si Dennis ang mga katawan sa kanya.
Ayun, pumawi na ngayon si Espino. At sabi niya, hindi lang ikaw ang pwedeng makapuntos dito. And Espino really taking matters into his own hands. Yan po sa loob ng lane. And here's that pass from Marlo Aquino. The Twin Towers really coordinating with each other here. At hindi na pinabayaan na nga ni Danny Ai. At natawagan pa rin ng foul. Dennis Espino. And itong Santa Lucia Realtors, sabi nga ni kasamang Jason dito, you're very familiar.
Well,
with
yes,
the system, with this team, with the players, and just the way they handle themselves in each and every game.
Well, yeah, like I said, this is a game that loves to play out-of-town games. Evidenced by a pretty good start right now.
Inside they go, Peña against the tight interior defense, nakashoot pa rin. He used his right hand there. We know Peña is a left-hander, so offhand yung pinanira niya ron. Here's Aquino again, top of the key, looking to pass. Francisco, pinasa sa loob. Here's the matchup. Duremdes against Ontiveros. Pumihit sa loob. Nakakuha ng foul. And he'll be given 2 free throws.
Well, this is really going to be one of our marquee matchups. 2 times down the court already. It's been Kenneth against Dondon and Dondon against Kenneth. So I think both guys are trying to get the other into foul trouble just to eliminate that matchup altogether.
Yun po yung tira ni Dorian Peña during the last possession of the Beermen. Duremdes barrels out the free throw.
Well, it's starting a little cold right now, no? Missing a couple of outside shots, but during the preseason, Kenneth scored 35 points against the South Korean Knights.
May bagyong dito ngayon sa Zamboanga City, so it might take him a while to heat up. Medyo malamig pa ng konti dito sa sa labas at saka sa loob. May aircon din dito sa Zamboanga City High School Coliseum. And ito, si Don Ontiveros nahabol ni Kenneth Duremdes pero pumito. Ang ating referees, nakuha daw yung braso.
Well,
that's a nice crossover. Ito, Kenneth really didn't have any choice but to chase him from behind.
Well, regardless, that's going to be Kenneth's second foul, and this is where the problem really lies with Santa Lucia. Once you lose one of your top 3 guys, what happens next?
And that's really the dilemma of Coach Al Francis Chu. When you look at the starting lineup, the first 5-6 guys, parang sa team, ang lakas nitong team na to. Pero it kind of tapers off and drops off after the 6th or 7th man. So 4-point lead for the Beermen. 9-5 po ang ating score. Gerard Francisco brings it up himself. Now it's Ontiveros hounding him. Tinuloy-tuloy niya, and the foul will be called. Let's see who it's on. Looks like it's going to be on Peña. Seconds on the shot clock. Francisco, binigay kay Mendoza. Out to Aquino once again. Top of the key, hounded by Peña. Aquino spins inside. The hook shot doesn't go. Ball tip taken by Velasco. Binigay kay Ontiveros. 2 players back for Santa Lucia. Ontiveros to Velasco. 15-footer. Booking. San Miguel, an early, quick start.
Well, what happened there is, which is always a problem of Santa Lucia, is can the big men of Santa Lucia keep up with the big men of San Miguel in terms of going down the court? And obviously there, Nick Velasco beating everyone down the court, easy jump shot.
Well, during that last possession of Santa Lucia, ito naman si Gerard Francisco hitting nothing but air on his 3-point attempt. At ito, San Miguel, chance to extend on a 6-point advantage. Sa loob ulit, ito, nasakapal. Ito si Dorian Peña, but persistence makes good for Dorian Peña at nakuha niya ulit yung kanyang mintis.
Pagkatapos doon, Jude, hinawakan niya pa yung muscle niya, parang pinapakita niya, malakas to.
Kahit na mas matangkad ka, mas malakas ako, sinasabi ni Peña.
Dala ata, sabi nga nila, sa ano yan, sa fruits daw, sa fruits.
So, kabilisan ulit at walang makakahabol kay Olsen Racela. Pinigay pa kay Velasco. What a slam dunk! And ayaw na ni Coach Al Francis Chu at nakikita niya. Nagtawag na siya ng timeout. 15-5 is our score with 8 minutes and 1 second left dito po sa ating first quarter for San Miguel. And the way they're going, they're on pace for a 45-point quarter. And of course, that probably won't happen. Pero ganun kataas po ang nasa score nila sa first 4 minutes.
And they're adding in some more. They're starting with pressure in the backcourt just to slow down the offense of Santa Lucia.
Marlo Aquino. And the offense really starts off in that top of the key with Marlo Aquino. Siya naman ang titira ngayon, 16-footer. And Ontiveros.
Well, that's the high-low play where you have 2 big men, one in the post and one in the free throw line. Right now, not so successful yet.
Or Dorian Peña got stuck in mid-air. Yung minsan na ibang player, hindi pa alam kung ano gagawin, lumulundag na eh. Yun, napuwersahan siyang pumasa at wala dun si Olsen.
Usually yan, Jude, nangyayari yan at the start of the season where nangangapa-ngapa ka pa dahil after a long layoff, that's really what happened.
Duremdes inside, tries to sneak inside. Mendoza fakes a 3, drives out, and it's Duremdes, 19 feet out. Tapos Neil Dipunso. Duremdes, another air ball. Pangalawa na po yun ang Santa Lucia.
Well, Santa Lucia, a little bit out of sync at present. Siguro just trying to acclimatize themselves with the playing court. And remember, this is their first ball game compared to San Miguel, which already has played this conference.
Tama yan. Although this is their second time here this year, compared to any other PBA team. Ito, nakuha ni Duremdes. Going inside, the bounce pass to Espino, double team. The shot doesn't go, but a foul will be called dito po kay Dorian Peña. Pangalawa na rin ni Dorian Peña yan.
Well, the coaching staff of San Miguel not very happy with that call, no? So, it seemed now that Dorian just had his hands up. Usually yan kasi it's just a matter of perspective. Usually the referee has a different look from that of the coach's standpoint.
One na lang, double-digit rebounds na. Isang rebound na lang siguro yan sa average niya, no?
Well, Jude, yan nga yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina na he had a monster year in terms of rebounds last conference. And this is something that the management always wants to get from Dennis, and he did it for them last conference.
Well, part of the reason I think that he also had a nice season in terms of rebounding is because yung import nila during the last conference, hindi big man, si Derek Brown. So, kinailangan itong mga big men ng Santa Lucia talagang mag-concentrate dito sa loob. So, Ontiveros walks it up. The lead is 8. Goes on the right side. Looking for Racela. Racela against Mendoza. Cross court. Goes to Velasco. Ildefonso medyo malayo siya ngayon, so hindi titira yan. Drive baseline inside, slips and falls. Nakuha ni Francisco. Fast break opportunity for the Realtors. Francisco, nice pass to Kenneth Torres for the layup.
On the other hand, just 3 of 8. And that is attributed, that's why we have a 6-point lead for San Miguel.
Well, San Miguel does have possession, but the momentum medyo nag-shift ng konti sa Santa Lucia at kaya nagtawag ng timeout itong si Coach Jong Ichico. And there's Danny Siegel.
Well, a little unhappy kasi excited na yan maglaro eh. He had his foot operated on pero may naiwan pa ata mga bone spurs at pinalilinis pa to ulit. I think he's out for another 3 games or so.
And, you know, matagal din naghintay yan eh. I mean, he played for a little bit during the Fiesta Conference pero before that, ang tagal niyang nawala at itong si Danny Siegel definitely missed by a lot of PBA fans.
And of course, missed by us during the Centennial Games when he got injured.
Yes, indeed. And of course, the San Miguel management misses him the most. Nakapaglaro eh. Here's Olsen Rosella. Si Rara Rosella. And they are back on track, getting the lead back up to 8.
Well, tuloy pa rin ang outstanding shooting of the San Miguel Beermen. Olsen adding on to that lead.
Well, that's something that maybe Coach Al Francis can be encouraged about na 80% itong shooting percentage San Miguel. You know, although they're down by 8, you know, you don't expect San Miguel to shoot this well the whole game. As Marlo Aquino, the birthday boy actually, today is his birthday, draws the foul from Raisal Castro.
Well, Marlo just showing the new kid on the block, Raisal Castro. A thing or two in the low post. Medyo nagpakilala lang si Marlo.
Ganun usually nangyayari. Pag mga veterano nakikita yung new kid, palagi, bigay mo sa akin yung bola. Kailangan nating turuan muna.
Well, usually coaches do that pag may mga bagong pasok habang malamig. They like to attack that player and try to draw at least a foul from them.
Here's Velasco inside, missing the gimme, but he was bothered by the skyscraper. And this, sa setup nila, si Paulo Mendoza. Gusto si Marlo ulit. Doon sila nakapuntos kanina. So doon sila ulit pupunta. Ngayon, the second foul will be called on Raisal Castro. So pinag-iinitan siya ngayon ng Santa Lucia. And they know that he is the guy to go to. And there is a mismatch. Hindi lang sa experience, pero sa height na rin eh.
Well, of course, not a lot of people can match up height-wise to Marlo. And one of his strongest weapons, of course, yung mga stretch niya eh. Yun ang mahirap pigilan sa kanya.
Marlo Aquino. A little short on that free throw. Okay, so San Miguel looks like they'll be going a little small here. Nakita nyo yan si Joey Mente. Ang papalitan niya si Nick Velasco. So there's gonna be a triumvirate guard lineup here with Rosella, Mente, and Ontiveros. You see the free throw percentage of Marlo Aquino, 55%, and you saw it there, dalawang mintis for the skyscraper. Ildefonso giving it to Mente. Mente wants a screen from Danny I. Nice spin move inside, double pumps, backs it in!
Grabe yung tira na yun ni Mente. Alam mo, I've played against Mente a couple of times when we were in Santa Lucia, and this guy usually plays well pag Santa Lucia ang kalaban.
And kailangan niyang susuyo kasi nag-help defense si Marlo eh. Kasi that would have been blocked by Marlo.
Well, that's attributed to the hang time of the one-time slam dunk champion.
Well, this year's runner-up, Joey Mente. Defending champ siya at naging second place si Cyrus Baguio. Inside they go. That pass goes out of bounds. At Daddy I, that's my fault. Hindi niya nahabol ng bola.
Well, another turnover there for San Miguel. In the last game, they had 24 turnovers against Token Tech. That's something that they want to control today if they want to win this game.
Well, they are up by 8. Even with those turnovers, and that's maybe because of that great field goal shooting. At ito, pangatlo na kaagad ni Raisal Castro. Mukhang ganito eh, 1 foul per minute so far itong si Raisal Castro.
Well, that foul, it's a little explanation lang on that foul, no? Pag hinawakan mo kasi yung player sa likod with 2 hands, automatically the referee has to make a call. Now,
nakita mo nga si Jong, he was motioning with the 2 hands and I think he was telling Raisal wag yung dalawa.
Yeah.
Marlo through to his free throw percentage. This is another one.
That's 4 straight already. 4 straight misses from Marlu. So, yung 53% niya, lalo pang bumababa.
Yeah, not only that, I mean, 4 straight misses, the lead could only be 4 now instead of 8. So Marlo finally hits one at tumatawa na lang siya. But I don't think Coach Al Francis is laughing at the bench with every free throw miss. Here's Ildefonso, laban kay Aquino, backs his way inside, wala doon, nasapal ni Marlo. Here comes Santa Lucia, 4-on-3 pass break, Paulo Mendoza, out to Francisco, back to Mendoza, open for 3! Not there. And a loose ball foul will be called. That might be on Mente. Sinakuha na ni Francisco yata yung bola. So Mente was able to, well, is gonna get this loose ball foul. Wala si Espino pala yung na-foul niya. Dennis Espino will be given a couple of freebies. Gets his 5th point. That's the lead to 6. Espino, of course, a standout from UST.
Namuro ako dyan sa second place dahil kay Dennis Espino nung
Hindi ko
college
na sana
kami.
sasabihin, Jason, eh. Pero definitely, you know, Dennis Espino had his share of success in the collegiate ranks. Velasco, laban kay Espino, binigay kay Racela. Against Mendoza, the pass slipped out of Racela's hands, stolen by Francisco. 3-on-1 pass break, Francisco. Tuloy-tuloy sa loob, and 2 more points. That's the lead to 3. Here comes Ontiveros, bounces inside to Ildefonso, double teamed against Espino, out to Velasco for 3. Wala. The ball is tipped, nakuha, hindi nakakuha si Francisco.
Balik-balik ang kumpensa ngayon. Up and down the court.
Marlo just cuts the lead to 1 point, and Santa Lucia is back in the game here. 19-18 po score natin. Lamang pa rin na San Miguel, pero nasa Santa Lucia na ang momentum. Ontiveros out to Racela. Tries to drive inside, but no room. Pinasok sa loob. Ildefonso nasapol sa kanina. Pinalik kay Racela. Pinasa kay Mente. Mente for 3. That's way long, and there's a whistle. That's going to be a foul right in front of Coach Al Francis Chua and the Santa Lucia bench. So ngayon, mag-uusap sila. So Espino will be called for the foul. And you know, I mean, I think in terms of the foul, ang shot kasi, well, there's gonna be a timeout.
Right now, Joey Mente will take 1 free throw for a technical.
Actually, it's Racela who will be taking the technical. It was Joey Mente who shot the 3. Walang foul na tinawag, pero based on the rules, hindi mo pwedeng takpan yung mata pag dumidepensa ka. And yun yata yung nangyari kay Dennis Espino. So no personal foul will be assessed on Dennis Espino. May technical foul lang at yun nga, naipasok ni Olsen Racela. Here's Mente against Gerard Francisco. Cross court to Racela. Open for 3. That doesn't go. The ball is tipped. Nakapik ni Kenneth Torrentes, pero napunta kay Ildefonso.
Well, tap to the wrong guy. Usually yan kasi ang tinuturo ng mga coaches. If you can't get it, try to tap it out. Pero medyo maling direction lang yung pagkatapik ni Kenneth at that time.
Napalakas yata ng konti. Nandun naman si Marlo, pero napalakas ang lumampas kay Marlo. Danny Ildefonso. First free throw extends the lead to 2 points. Got a substitution here for the Beermen, Dale Singson. At ito, kakampitin ni Dennis Espino for a few years in UST. He'll be replacing Olsen Racela to take over the point guard position. Alfonso completes the 2 free throws and extends the lead to 4 for the Beermen. Ano mo, Jason, itong San Miguel, like we mentioned, lost their first game against Talk and Text, and it's been 12 years since they've gone 0-2 in the All-Filipino Conference. Kaya palagi malakas yan pag All-Filipino. So Santa Lucia has a chance to do a job here in once in 12 years against the Beermen. Ito, pagbalik ulit. Mente, oh, by himself!
spectacular play there by Joey Mente.
Hindi na inabot ni Velasco. So, nabawi kaagad ng Realtors itong layup ni Mente. 24-20. 4-point advantage for the Beermen. Velasco. Out to Dimonso. Now it's Ontiveros for three. That's way short. And Mendoza gets the rebound. Pushing it up. No numbers for the Realtors. Nice crossover move. Good hesitation by Mendoza. Pinasak ni Espino. And Espino nakakuha ng 2 puntos.
Patuloy ang pagbulusok ng Santa Lucia. The lead is just down to 2 points right now.
You know, this is the second string of San Miguel. I mean, pumasok na si Mende, pumasok na si Singson. Itong Santa Lucia, hindi pa nagpapalit. Singson drives against Mendoza. Singson fades away. Nothing there. Rebound, Ildefonso. Offensive board for the Beermen and a nice follow for Danny I.
Danny I having such a strong first quarter already with 8 points, getting offensive rebounds, posting up the big men of Santa Lucia.
Minute 12 left here in the first quarter. Paulo Mendoza, nilabas kay Francisco. Nothing there. Mendoza, hindi pa tumitira sa presyon. Tumira na, pero tagilid kanyang tira. At I think he hurried that shot.
Well, Jude, kanina you were talking about how San Miguel has never gone 0-2 in the All-Filipino. Much credit should go to Coach Jongwei Chico. He has always made this team competitive year in and year out.
And before that, it was Ron Jacobs who was at the helm, who really made sure that hindi sila mag-umpisa ng masama sa All-Filipino. Ontiveros against Turemdes. Here's Gamboa, out to Mente. Mente bounces it to Velasco. And that's an off-balance shot that doesn't hit the rim. Ang daming air ball ngayon, especially in the first quarter.
Well, that's usually what happens when you play out of town. It's a real dimension, bagong dimension ng ganong kataas yung ring, parang mas malayo yung ring, all these things.
But Jason, the way this ring is set up, and Dennis Espino gets 2 more points, and he has got the lead to 2 here. At yung parang malalim yung likod ng ring eh. So parang yung depth perception, medyo mahirap din ang konti sa shooters. And if you notice, we haven't had, I don't think, a 3-point shot go in yet here for both squads. Mente gets a screen, goes inside, double pump, nasanay na eh. Nawili siya sa double pump, but that time hindi pumasok.
A good defense by Gerard Francisco to make Joey Mente change his shot. You remember naman kasi dahil si Joey, hindi naman siya ganong katangkaran. So by Gerard contesting that shot, he was able to make Joey change his shot as well.
You know, the unfortunate thing about those kinds of defensive plays is hindi mo nakikita sa stats yun eh. You know, the way a defense can really alter a shot itself. It's almost like a block shot already eh. Pero wala ngang nalalagay sa statistics. And Marlo Aquino tried to give himself a birthday gift by hitting these free throws and giving Santa Lucia a victory. Ito po sa Zamboanga City.
Well, with 12 seconds to go, pumasok na yung mga second unit ni Coach Al Francis. We have Paeng Santos and Wilmer Ong for final defensive play.
Tito Victolero also part of that substitution lineup. Coach Al Francis to Ontiveros. They do have a foul to give. Yan, na-foul ni Santos itong si Dondon. 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're all deadlocked at 26. And after a fast start by San Miguel in the first 4 minutes, they've only scored 11 in the last 8. Inside Gamboa, naiwan, 15-footer. Went 16 feet. Here's Singson. Nice hesitation fake, pero 1 second too late. Rebounds po natin at despite the 2 big men of Santa Lucia, muntik nang nadoble ng San Miguel ang rebounds ng Realtors.
Well, I'm sure Coach Jong will be really happy with that because this is something that they always control, the rebounding, and they were able to do that in the first quarter. Ang kailangan na lang siguro nilang i-maintain is just some bad shot selection and some turnovers which killed them in the first quarter.
Yeah, it looks like those are really the 2 things that they have to improve. Kasi tabla tayo, 26-26. They have a good field goal shooting percentage. They've dominated the rebounding. So it's really the turnovers that have been the Achilles heel. Wilmer Ong, kapapasok na rin. Si Marlo Aquino lang ang starter dito para kay Coach Al Francis Chua. Peña, out to Mente. Dixon on the right side. Laban ni Victorero. Tries to get a screen from Velasco. Baseline drive, and looks like there's a push by Victorero. Dale Singson.
Pushing foul number 62, Chico Victorero.
Itong si Singson coming in from a trade during draft day, and has helped San Miguel tremendously. Good pass inside, and reach and foul will be called at matatawag sa loob ng Santa Lucia.
Holding foul number 18.
Wilmer Ong, holding foul, natawag.
42nd shot clock.
So Brian Gahol will inbound from the other side.
Well, Brian Gahol in the ball game right now in their first game had a monster game against Stock and Tex. Actually, siya yung in-interview natin nung first half noon dahil sobrang ganda ng
Tingnan natin kung magpapakitang gilas din siya dito sa Zamboanga City. Here's Paeng Santos for 3. Doesn't go, and sinasabi nga natin yung 3-point shooting medyo maasim pa ng konti kasi yung depth perception at yung panibago nga dito sa ating venue.
Well, Jude, right now, both teams have attempted a total of 8 shots at saka wala pa nakakashoot hanggang ngayon.
So 0 for 8, and that time another turnover for the Beermen as Brian Gahol called for the shuffling of feet. So Santa Lucia, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they're looking for their first lead of the ball game. Have they led in this game? There's Marlo Aquino. Inside they go, triple team, and that doesn't hit anything.
Well,
Naghahanap ng foul.
Well, sobrang pinagsuti ko, ganging up already on Marlo.
And Nick Velasco on the other end draws the foul from Wilmer Ong. Tatong si Nick Velasco bibigyan pa ng isang free throw to complete a 3-point play as he made the layup.
Well, that's the second time he was able to release in the fast break, and easy baskets for Nick Velasco. Medyo na-foul lang siya ni
Sumabit
Wilmer
lang yung tuhod eh. You know, and I think Wilmer Ong was there to help. It's just that Velasco was just going a little bit too quick at yung tuhod na sumabit. So 3 straight points for San Miguel. Here's Aquino. Inside, backs his way against Velasco, lowers his shoulder, and that's a no-no.
Well, sabi mo nga kanina, Nick Velasco, one of the better defenders in the league, showing us there what he can do. Although much smaller than Marlo, giving good position.
Ayun.
At medyo tumaas lang ng konti yung siko ni Marlo at that time.
I think he's a little bit frustrated kasi if you recall, yung last play noon, triple team siya at hindi niya na-shoot yung bola eh. So there was a little bit of frustration on Marlo Aquino's part, and I think he'll be taking a rest at the bench now as Dennis Espino will report back in for the Realtors. So Santa Lucia down by 3 with possession. Francis Adriano out to Wilmer Ong. 19 feet out, binigay kay Santos. Santos out to Victorero to Adriano. Adriano almost lost it against Mente. Here's Dennis Espino, 19-footer.
Well, both teams having a hard time in the 3-point region, but at the 2-point region, they're shooting over 50%, both teams.
Masasanay din yan I think from both regions. Expect them to shoot a lot better towards the end of this quarter and even the second half. At Adriano, pinatalsik itong si Joey Mente. Nakita niyo si Mente, doon pala sa kaliwa. Oh. Bumabawi pala sa kanyang tao as Dennis Espino. Few goals in a row. 2 straight possessions for the Realtors. And now the Realtors have taken the lead. And that is the first lead of Santa Lucia.
Grabe, Dennis Espino scorching hot already with 14 points with still 9 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Simpson hounded by Victorero. Spins inside and drives inside, and he will be fouled. Too much body contact during that play.
Pushing foul number 62, Chico Victorero.
Well, that's really one of the things that Chito does. No, he pressures point guards. Sometimes the only problem is he gets a little too aggressive at natatawagan siya ng foul.
Dixon once again, giving it to Mente. This time to Ildefonso. Laban kay Espino. Baseline drive, but I think nadulas itong si Danny I and traveling.
Jude, pangalawa o pangatlong beses na niya nadula si Danny. Parang his footing medyo hindi maganda sa court na to yung footing niya at present. Parang nadudulas-dulas pa siya.
You know, he is coming off of an injury off-season. So hindi pa siguro 100% yung timing niya in terms of his interior post-up moves. But of course, naninibago rin siguro yan katulad ng mga shooters natin. What is this? A bombing double dribble violation yata na matatawag. You don't really see that call too often.
I was just about to say that is the least called violation in basketball.
Nasa harap ni Coach Jong Yuchigo at saka nasa harap ng referee. So, at wala namang nag-argue. Here's Peña, lobs it inside, and you know, they're trying to take advantage. There is a slight height advantage for Dale Singson. At in fact, itong si Dale Singson from college and even here in the pros, because he's a point guard, being about 6'1", is usually taller than kung sino man yung gagwardya sa kanya.
Well, not only is he taller, there's one thing to be tall, there's another to know how to post up. That's what Dale gives this team, another dimension, a point guard that can post up the smaller opposing guard.
This is another guard that you're very familiar with. And I mean, similar size of both college and in the pros, he's played against him. Adriano, nawala yung bola, naagaw ni Mente. Here comes San Miguel. Mente, binalik kay Ildefonso, inside, challenges Espino. The long rebound goes to Joey Mente.
Another rebound. Kanina, napakalaki na nung rebounding advantage ng San Miguel and they're continuing to get a bigger share of the rebound.
Alam mo, Jason, dehado pa rin sila. They're down by 1, even with that great advantage in rebounding. It's because of what just happened. Another turnover for Dorian Peña. So, ang dami nilang turnovers, whether it be, you know, passing or turnovers or just traveling violations in the post. And that has been why Santa Lucia has a 1-point lead. Espino, binigay kay Ong, iniiwanan itong mga big men Pinapatira talaga Tumira tuloy itong si Espino and he's a little bit short. Here's Ildefonso. Will he take it himself? He's got Bakuan to beat and pag si Bakuan ang tuloy-depensa sa'yo at 6'6 ka, talagang itutuloy mo.
At saka kitang-kita mo naman yung dribbling ability ni Danny Ay. Sentro yan pero siya kaya niyang ibaba yung bola.
Definitely one of the more talented as you saw here in the PBA. Here's Duremdes, stripped away by Dale Singson. Ildefonso behind the back dribble. Binigay kay Mente sa loob. Reverse layup doesn't go. Offensive rebound, Mente. Binigay kay Ildefonso at si-set up nila itong play na to. At San Miguel in control of the boards once again. Singson wants a screen. Takes a long two-pointer. In and out. Rebound. Dennis Espino. Kuwan brings it up, left side, binigay kay Duremdes. Again, naagawan ni Singson. 2 possessions in a row where Singson gets a steal. Singson all the way to the basket, missed the layup.
Well, those things will really give the coach migraines when you have 3-on-1s, 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, and you don't convert. That ibig sabihin yan, pag may numbers ka in the fast break, you have to convert
2 straight fast break opportunities ending up in 0 points for San Miguel. Ontiveros back in the game. Ontiveros gets a screen from Peña. Pinalik, nice give and go. That's how you do a screen and roll. That's a clinic right there. Ontiveros and Peña.
But ang thing kasi doon, when Don does a screen and roll, you have to respect his shot. So yung tao ng screener, usually kailangan lumabas.
Minsan iba rin talaga sa player. Ito, backdoor play. Kenneth Duremdes! Wild shot! At ayun ang nagagawa ni Kenneth Duremdes.
Well, it's one thing to be good, it's another to be lucky. But Kenneth, I think, is both.
That was both, yeah. Ontiveros drives inside, naiwanan ulit, but namitis yung layup. Peña gets the rebound, and I don't know how San Miguel is getting the rebound. You know, si Peña lang yung puting uniform sa loob. Lahat doon green shirts, pero siya nakakakuha ng rebound.
Well, sabi ko nga kanina, di ba, in the first game of Dorian, 21 rebounds. So he might be looking to outdo himself here in his second game.
Dorian Peña will be given 2 free throws, and the rebounds just keep coming. Not just for Peña, but really for the whole San Miguel team. Dorian Peña, I mean, he played NBA before really moving on here to the PBA. Si Marlo Aquino, babalik ulit. Bakit nga hindi? Birthday niya naman eh. Siguro sinusulit na ni Coach Alfrancis.
Well, even though alam naman natin na miski dati, the big men, the big three of Santa Lucia, they really get a fair share of the minutes. All of them averaging about more than 35 minutes each during the All-Filipino.
There's Duremdes against Ontiveros. Binigay kay Marlo. Marlo keeps the ball, takes the 17-footer and misses it. And Dennis Espino, siya naman ngayon mag-offensive rebound. 2 offensive rebounds and 2 points for Espino.
Well, tatlo na yung kalaban ni Dennis dun sa rebound, pero siya pa rin nakakuha 2 servings to get the basket.
Ganun ang kailangan mangyari for Santa Lucia to win this game is really to have better balance in the rebounding. Nice spin move. Everything but the shot for Peña. 3-on-2 fast break. Macuan inside. Pinasa sa loob. Santos for the 2 points.
Well, that's a classic fast break. Macuan doing a good job keeping the ball in the middle and at the last minute giving the ball out for a beautiful assist.
Macuan from alma mater of Jason Webb from De La Salle University. Also is the 20-footer. Santa Lucia getting the rebound. They have a 1-point lead. Torremdes. Espino. 3-point area. Naghahanap ng papasahan. Macuan drives inside. Spins inside. Stripped away. But Torremdes right there. His follow doesn't go. Rosella out to Gahol. Gahol. Easy layup.
Well, yan another fast break given out by Santa Lucia because of their inability to go down to stop the fast break.
So, labang ulit ang isa itong San Miguel. Espino inside. Throws an elbow to Ontiveros during that screen. And a foul will be called.
He's claiming defense change a little.
Pag hindi shooter, pwede kang mag-cheat ng konti. That's right. Depensa. Here's Ontiveros again. There's a pick by Ildefonso. This time he passes it out to Rosella. Rosella gets a screen against Kuan. Nice no-look to Daddy Ildefonso who slams it home for the Beermen. Ang ganda nung no-look pass.
Grabe yan talaga. Olsen, of course, regarded as one of the prime point guards of the league. Giving it to Daniel Defonso. Tapos yung classic raise the roof yun.
It's a backdoor play na talagang lahat may alam. Actually, walang may alam as Marlo Aquino tries to bank it off the board and Velasco gets the ball. Ahead to Rosella, tipped away by Duremdes. At silang dalawa lang ni Ildefonso, si Olsen at saka si Danny, ang may alam na mangyayari yung play na yun. Lahat nung nanunood at saka yung taga Santa Lucia, and even the teammates of San Miguel, na lang pinasa kay Ildefonso and he definitely stands a goal. Dorian Peña nakakuha ng foul and again inside points for the Beermen and they have extended this lead to 5. So the interior passing of the Beermen coming to play here in the second quarter.
Well, you were talking about nga the interior passing. In the Fiesta Conference, they were #1 in assists, the San Miguel Beermen, and they're showing us this facet of their game.
You know, Jason, I would doubt that maraming categories #1 in San Miguel. To win 16 out of 18 in the eliminations, most likely they did almost everything well in that elimination round. Medyo nadali lang sila dun sa quarterfinal round. As Espino drives against Ildefonso. Pinilit sa loob, double team, pero may pito ang referee. The crowd disagrees.
Well,
with the call, Jason.
Yun,
I also don't remember. Actually, any player. I don't remember any player admitting to committing any foul. Hirang-hira eh. know, when you're in an intense competition, definitely you want everything to go your way. And you know, pag player ka lang, you know, doon mo maiintindihan kung paano ka intense yung gusto mo mangyari. Kaya nangyayari yung mga nangyayaring yun eh. Dennis Espino trying to split the free throws, which he does. So Ontiveros will walk it up. You know, part of the reason is because dinideny nila itong si Olsen. So hindi tuloy nakakakuha ng bola itong si Olsen na sela. Ontiveros a pick and roll once again. This time takes it all the way, missing the layup, and again an offensive rebound for Dorian Peña.
Holding foul, number 19, Kenneth Juventus. Penalty.
But 6 na yung rebound ni Dorian at this point, no? And 10 points already. So one of the guys that it's all been big men matchups that parang masarap panoorin at this point. Dorian having a big game, Danny having a big game, Dennis having a big game.
Sinabi nga natin na pag iniisip itong dalawang pupunan na to, they really think of the front line. Although the superstars are there with Orendes and Ontiveros, but the front line is what makes them click. At yun ang nakikita natin ngayon here in the first 2 quarters. Wala pa nga. I mean, there's still not a 3-point shot made here in this ball game. And another offensive rebound for San Miguel. Racela shoots a 3. And that was a little long. The ball is tipped. Francisco has it. No numbers for Santa Lucia. 3 San Miguel Beermen back. Mendoza tries his hand at the 3-pointer. Wala pa rin. Hirap na hirap ito sa perimeter. But Gerard Francisco takes care of business inside for the follow. Ontiveros against Santos. Gets the screen for Ildefonso. Drives baseline inside and trickles the layup in at nakakuha pa ng foul.
Well, that's the when Don Ontiveros came into the league, a lot of people said that he was a pure jump shooter. He's continued to develop, got his body bigger, got faster, got stronger. Now showing right now,
yes, indeed.
anytime the PBA goes on a road show, that's where you want to be.
First game out of town for the Philippine Cup. Ontiveros completes the 3-point play.
Jude, baka merong mga nakakita kanina, no? Don has a little tape on his right hand. This might impair his shooting. This was an injury that he sustained during their first game against Stock and Tex. Pero kausap ko siya kanina, he said okay naman daw siya. But as a precautionary matter, I think naka-tape ngayon yung right hand niya, a couple of fingers.
You know, that's a big difference when you it's like an offensive foul here on Santos. Gumalaw yata dun sa screen. But for a shooter, you know, having tape in your hands makes a big difference. Although yung bola natin meron ng 12 panel, so baka nakakatulong ni Gidondon yun.
Well, anytime you change anything in terms of your shooting hand, you're gonna feel something, be it good or bad.
Here's Ontiveros. Speaking of which, drives inside. Pinasa sa loob. Peña, nasapal ni Wilmer Ong. Here's Paulo Mendoza. Pushing the ball. 3-point area. Out to Gerard Francisco. Gets the screen. Out to Santos for 3. That's way short. Velasco gets the rebound.
Well, so palpal yun ni Dondon at that attempt ni Paeng Santos. He was expecting that, knowing that Paeng is a dead shot from a 3-point range.
Racela. Laban si Mendoza. Racela. Left-handed drive inside. Pass it to, well, naagaw ni Gerard Francisco. Espino inside against Ontiveros. Passing it to Santos for the easy layup. No call there on the pump. And Santa Lucia back in this ball game, now only down by 3.
This game continues to be just a game of 3 points, 5 points, a very close game all around in the first half.
Ontiveros, nilabas. Mukhang he took an extra step there. And yeah, he will be called for the traveling violation. And Dondon, mukhang he got himself trapped and had to take that extra step, which resulted in a traveling violation. So less than a minute left here in the first half. Santos guarded by Singson. Giving it to Francisco. Inside they go. Ball loose. Espino with the ball. Double team. Naghahanap ng bukas. Here's Paulo Mendoza, bump by Racela, no call, out to Espino, fake, shoots, way short, pasa pa yun kay Wilmer, pero he missed the shot. Wilmer gets the rebound and gets the 2 points.
Well, a good sign for Santa Lucia. Anytime you get extra points from your hatchet troopers like Wilmer Ong, it's always a good sign, and that would make Coach Al very happy.
Racela out to Will Defonso, now Ontiveros. They're up by 1, 19 on, 5 on the shot clock, 19 on the game clock. Singson inside, pinasa kay Peña, bobbles the ball, losing it out of bounds, pero last touch ng Santa Lucia with 1 second left on the shot clock.
Yun ang gaganda ng mga interior passing ng San Miguel. Parang nadudulas lang in the last second lang eh. Tawa niyan, pag-uwi niyan.
So 1 second left. Racela will be inbounding this ball. The bounce inside, Singson, and that ball goes in. Will it count? Teka muna, mukhang wala pang signal ang referee. Is it gonna count? Looks like they're gonna count it. So give Dale Singson 2 points.
Coach Al very, very unhappy with that situation that happened there. On the other hand, Coach Chong, great play to be able to make a basket with 1 second remaining.
You know, San Miguel still has 2 more fouls to give with 7 seconds here, so they are in good shape. Yung play na yun, I mean, pwede naman 1 second, catch and layup eh. And the clock doesn't start until Singson touches that ball.
Exactly.
Here's Wilmer Ong. Hands off to Mendoza, and there's the foul. So meron pa silang isa. After that, 4.7 seconds to go here in the first half. I think the only one in semi-foul trouble for San Miguel is really Dorian Peña, who picked up 2 quick fouls. It's the first quarter. So Gerard Francisco out to Espino. Pa-foul ulit itong si Daniel Defonso. So they are now in the penalty with 3.3 seconds left.
Well, that's always a smart thing to do, you know. When you give up fouls,
it's only the fourth team foul, rather.
Well, always a good thing to do. Just if you have the fouls to give up.
So a 30-second timeout by 3-point lead for San Miguel. Chance to tie with a 3-pointer for Santa Lucia, or cut it to 1 with a 2-point field goal. Here we go. Francisco will inbound. Binigay kay Santos. Santos nowhere to go, and he is blocked by Dondon Ontiveros.
The game tomorrow in the Makati Coliseum. A couple of teams going to start their season. Sino-sino ba yan, Ju?
See, I think FedEx will be going up against Red Bull in game number 1, and the main game for that will be Talk and Text versus Alaska. 3 of the 4 teams are playing for the first time. Ontiveros missing the left-handed layup. So score still stays the same. Santa Lucia with possession. Francisco, binigay kay Espino. Espino, laban kay Ildefonso. Drives inside, blocked from behind, ball loose, taken by Racela. Racela, crossover move, reach in by Francisco, and that's the 5th foul on Kenneth Doremdes. And he's going to have to sit. I'm not sure what Coach Al Francis will do here, but he most likely will be replaced. And Paeg Santos is standing up from the bench. He's going to the scorer's table. Tignan natin to. There's the reach by Gerard Francisco. And a foul actually could have been called there. And there's a slight nudge by Kenneth Doremdes. And if there ever, well, you know, there was contact. I mean, inadvertent, pero tumama eh. And although there was also contact before that. Here's Peña, out to Velasco, fakes the 3. But Francisco, a nice recovery on the defensive end. Ontiveros, pinasa sa loob. Nice pass inside, pero blocked by Marlo Aquino. His pass tipped away. Here's Velasco, the hook shot is good.
Well, ang sakit nun, no? Very good defensive play by Marlo, but his outlet nakapik. So, ball goes back to San Miguel. They get the 2 points.
Tolero. Santa Lucia down by 5. Here's Aquino, hands off to Francisco. And he gives it to Doremdes against Ontiveros. He's got to watch it. He's got 5 fouls. Doremdes floats in the air, short on the jumper, tries to get his own rebound. Velasco out to Ontiveros. 3-on-2 fast break. Pinasa kay Racela. Easy layup. 2 more points for San Miguel. And they are up by 7.
Well, the second half starting the way the first half started, alam natin kanina, first half, bumulusok rin tong San Miguel. So, ngayon, another quick start by the San Miguel Beermen.
Well, things not looking good for Santa Lucia because Coremdes will be sitting down the next dead ball, and there's a whistle. And that's a foul on, is it Racela? I think Racela will be called for the personal foul.
Number 17, Racela.
Here's that pass by Don Ontiveros. Ito, na-screen out si Marlo Aquino ni Daniel Defonso, kaya hindi naka-puesto.
Well, that's all about having the numbers. That's a 3-on-1 fast break. Like I said kanina, when you have a 3-on-1 fast break, you're expected to score.
And San Miguel actually missed a lot of opportunities in the first half. Dennis the Menace. And, Santa Lucia continues to struggle from the stripe. So yan na, upo na si Kenneth Duremdes, and definitely a disappointing game so far for Kenneth Duremdes, and he'll be missing a lot of minutes here in the third quarter, and Paeng Santos will have to step up.
Well, for a guy like Kenneth who's been out for a while, it's really important to get your bearings back in a regular game. So the more minutes that he could play, the better for him. Pero Minalas nagka-foul trouble, so that slows down the procedure of getting back into game shape.
Espino blocked away. Francisco also could not convert, but the ball will stay Santa Lucia's way. But Espino missing both free throws during that last possession, so they're not helping themselves here.
Well, not something that you'd usually see from Dennis Espino. Usually sure-handed yan sa free throw.
He's about the same percentage as Marlo was last conference. Kasi 5 of 9 na siya. So, mga 50 plus din yun di ba? Here's Racela, cross-court to Velasco, inside to Peña. Peña, laban kay Marlo Aquino, wala daw. He's gonna try to back his way, gives it to Racela, out to Ildefonso, 19 feet out, drives against Espino, gets past Espino, good pass to Peña, and again, the interior passing of San Miguel showing its form here in the third quarter. At ito, may timeout tayo, and looks like nasa PBA itong Zamboanga City, and you saw the fans continuing their support to both clubs here. Paulo Mendoza now in the game. Here's Santos. Naghahanap ng papasahan, binigay kay Espino. And they do the weave, top of the key. Gerard Francisco right in front of the Santa Lucia bench hits the first three-point shot of the ball game. Oh, that's only a two-pointer? So I guess he stepped on the line, so wala pa rin tayong test dito.
Well, on the other side, defensively, Santa Lucia now playing zone to change up things with San Miguel.
Don Ontiveros, wala pa rin tres. At nakuha ni Francisco yung rebound. And, that shot by Gerard Francisco actually was the first points for Santa Lucia in the third quarter. Aquino stolen from behind by Don Ontiveros. Binigay kay Racela, ahead of the pack, Ildefonso against Santos, losing control. Nakuha ni Velasco. Inside to Peña, cross-court to Ontiveros. Ontiveros drives inside, tries to create some space. Inside to Ildefonso, his shot doesn't go. Wala pa rin. Here comes Santa Lucia. Back is up and running, down by 7. Mendoza, open look for 3. Wala pa rin. Hirap na hirap itong perimeter shooting, and the reach in by Velasco results in another steal. 3-on-2 fast break. Racela takes the pass, takes the shot, misses it. And Peña the long rebound. Binigay kay Racela at set up nila. They do have numbers as Espino slow getting back on defense. Racela drives inside. His pass taken away. Paeng Santos has got Ontiveros to beat. Santos inside. Namintis yung layup. Naghahanap ng foul itong Santa Lucia. Hindi tinawag. Racela, crossover move na agawan ni Francisco. Siya naman ay naghahanap ng foul. Here comes Santa Lucia. Francisco to Mendoza. Wala pa rin. Ontiveros back on the offensive end in San Miguel. Ontiveros itutuloy sa loob. At nakapulos na rin. So back and forth we go. No points. Layups being missed. And Ontiveros puts a stop to that and finally hits a layup. And Coach Francis Chua asking for a technical. Screaming at the referee, and mukhang mabibigyan nga itong si Coach Francis, and claiming that there was a foul. And back and forth we went.
Well,
ako napagod eh.
well, both-
Actually, hindi niya sinunod yung mga coaches. Yung mga coaches, pinapa-settle down kasi balik-balik sila pero tinuloy niya pa rin. And of course, the 2 points will negate everything. But Olsen Rosella, one of the best free throw shooters of all time in the PBA. Hindi ko siya na-jinx. So 55-45. Out of all of that, we had 3 points, 1 field goal and 1 free throw.
Well, we'll see, no? After that call made by the referees, the technical, let's see if this will spark the Santa Lucia Realtors, who are now down by 10 points.
Well, you know, they've only scored that outside shot from Gerard. It was 46-43, and ngayon, it's been a 9-2 run by San Miguel. Here's Francisco. Drives against Velasco, spin move, nakagawan, and there's going to be a foul called on Ontiveros.
Number 17, holding time.
There's Coach Jong Yuchiko. It's his turn to complain.
Well, Don coming over here and saying he got all ball. But there he saves the ball.
Sabi sa'yo eh, walang player na nag-a-admit na foul eh. Yung sa Rosella, binigay kay Peña. Looking for the open man. Rosella, Velasco, left open for 3. Apa rin. Hirap, parehong kupunan. They give it to Mendoza. Up and running in Santa Lucia, and they'll slow it down.
Well, right now, Paulo has to settle down, set up a good play because they need to score at this possession.
Espino will back his way against Dorian Peña. Turns around. The turnaround jumper doesn't go. El Defonso gets it for the Beermen. So, offense lacking dito po sa ating third quarter. At, mabilis naman ang laro. Hindi lang nakakashoot. Rosella on the left side against the zone defense by Santa Lucia. Inside they go. Peña against Aquino. Nothing there. Out to Ontiveros. Drives inside. Cross court to Rosella. Rosella pinasok sa loob. El Defonso back to Rosella to Ontiveros. And that will be a 24-second shot clock violation. See if they can change their fortunes here in the rest of the third quarter. Still lots of time now in the game for the first time for Coach Al Francis. Nice crossover move. Mendoza double pumps and hits the second field goal for Santa Lucia in the third quarter.
Well, for Coach Al, that's always a good sign when Paulo hits his shot. He's a very streaky player, so once he gets one shot in, you usually expect that it'll come in bunches.
Here's Ontiveros for 3. They continue to struggle. Out to Ontiveros. Ontiveros passes it to Velasco. Long two-pointer, and that also is a little long. Santa Lucia down by 8. Mendoza calls the play in front of his bench. Rosella right there to hound him. Gets a screen from Espino. Mendoza out to Omolon. He shoots a 3. The first 3-point shot for San Miguel. Less than 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Rosella will walk it up for the Beermen. Zone defense pa rin ang depensa ng Santa Lucia. Daniel Defonso pinasok sa loob. Dorian Peña missing the shot.
Well, really good play coming out of the timeout from Coach Jong. Basket was there for the taking pero medyo malakas ang tira ni Dorian.
Mendoza gets a screen from Gonzalez. Mendoza inside, squeezes his way at sumabit itong si Brian Gahol. Brian Gahol actually, it's a former teammate of Paulo. The last time UP went to the Final Four. Itong dalawang to magka-teammates.
40-second shot clock.
Out to Francisco, shooting a three-pointer, in and out. And the rebound, Peña.
Well, masikip pa rin yung ring from three-point range even after Omolon made that basket.
And speaking of Omolon, siya ang matatawagan ng foul dito. Reach and foul against Danny Ildefonso.
Number 3, Omolon. First foul, third team foul for the Realtors. 2 free throws, Danny Ildefonso.
So Danny Ildefonso, career San Miguel star, missing the first free throw. Looking to split these free throws. Danny I does so and extends the lead to 6 points. So Paulo Mendoza will bring it up. Biyado sila ng 6. Omalon bounces it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, 16 feet out. Guarded by Ildefonso. Binalik kay Francisco. Pinasok kay Marlo Aquino. 7 on the shot clock. Aquino against Peña. Aquino makes his move. Double team. Francisco open for 3. Wala. Rebound taken by Ildefonso. Binigay kay Racela. All green shirts back on defense though. Here's Brian Gaul to the corner to Ontiveros. Pinasok kay Ildefonso. Spin move inside. Double team. Nothing there. Shoots again and doesn't go. And Marlo Aquino gets the rebound. Paulo Mendoza, hesitation move all the way. Nice pass to Omalon. He draws the foul. And ngayon, Santa Lucia naman nagpapakita ng interior passing.
Well, Paulo, you know, the thing when Paulo brings down the ball,
you know, when he has a fast break opportunity. So kaya talagang hindi mo pwedeng iwanan. And that's why he has the advantage in getting past you with a hesitation move. Si Nelbert Omalon and dismal free throw shooting percentage from the Fiesta Conference. But I have a feeling na hindi ganun kadami yung attempts niyan. And Nelbert Omalon hits both free throws. So San Miguel on offense once again. Only a 4-point advantage for the Beermen. They bounce it to Velasco. Velasco cross-court to Ontiveros. Fakes the 3 out to Gahol. Gahol shoots the 3. That one's a little long and Mendoza gets the long rebound. Here comes Santa Lucia. 3 San Miguel Beermen on defense. They give it to Adriano. Back to Mendoza. The alley-oop. Sabi yata mataas pero Marlo Aquino steals it back from Olsen Racela. It's usually the other way around.
well, actually, right now, Marlo is the only big man in the Santa Lucia lineup. Siguro naawa.
So Marlo Aquino will be given a couple of free throws. And that's not a nice birthday present for the skyscraper. And he continues to shoot his free throws. Sumilip pa eh, no?
Still looking for his first points here in the second half. Actually, since the first quarter, he was held scoreless. This is his first point since the first quarter, Marlon.
Maski yung mga napapasok ng free throws, awa lang talaga. I mean, it hits every part of that rim before it trickles through the net. Here's Singson with the ball, drives baseline, back to Velasco. They switch it to Olsen Racela for 3. And they continue to struggle from the three-point area.
Jude, for a team that was averaging, I think, #1 in three-point field goal percentage in the Fiesta Conference, they're really struggling in this gym today.
You know, way long on that shot. At I think ko talagang yung depth perception itong gym na to. Dale Singson, nothing doing against Omalon. Nakita niya, nandun si Marlo Aquino on help defense as well. Singson gustong ipasok and Omalon right there. And yeah, this is one of the few cases that yung matchup ni Dale Singson, although it's a zone defense, mas matangkad sa kanya. Hindi siya sanay na dun sa three-point area pa lang, 3-4 inches na yung binibigay niya. Singson starts to play for San Miguel. Hesitation move, drives inside, passes it out. Racela tries again and misses again.
Well, you have to give credit also to Coach Al. He noticed that medyo maalat yung shooting ng San Miguel. So he said, sige, di mag-zone tayo and let's wait till they can score.
You know, until they hit that shot, talagang papatirahin sa labas yan. And they will take advantage. And, you know, San Miguel dominated the rebounding, as we said earlier. At ito, pag nag-zone defense sila, they will be able to get more rebounds, especially on the defensive end.
Well, the other side of playing zone is, if you look at the lineup of Santa Lucia right now, they're able to rest Dennis Espino. So right now, Marlo's the only one that's putting in a lot of minutes. And they can put in guys that are not so big, but maybe about 6'3" guys like Norman Gonzalez and Omalon to fill the wings on their 2-3 zone.
Well, just as you said that Dennis Espino is resting. Pinapunta kagad ni Coach Francis dun sa scorer's table. And a couple of substitutions here for San Miguel. Ildefonso and Ontiveros are back in the game. As Paulo Mendoza, and even he misses free throws. And, you know, he's one of the better free throw shooters para dito sa Realtors.
Well, in practice nga, last year when I was with them, nakapikit pa yan eh.
So, I mean, that's just siguro an indication of how difficult it is to judge the distance. Here's Ontiveros, drives inside, and triple team swatted away by Nelbert Omolon. At ito, bola pa ng Santa Lucia. Eros pretty much forced that shot. He knew that there was a zone defense. Sinugod niya pa rin sa loob at tatlong Santa Lucia Realtors ang sumalubog sa kanya.
That's what missing from the three-point does for you.
Exactly.
You force the issue inside because you can't make it from anywhere else.
Paulo Mendoza, a very tough shot. And missing it. So a minute 12 here in the third quarter. San Miguel has possession. They're hanging on to a 2-point advantage because of really just struggling from the perimeter. Ontiveros, siya naman ang susubok. Siya naman ang magmimintis ulit. And that ball saved by Omolon right in front of our panel here.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
So a minute left. Dito po sa ating third quarter, still a 2-point lead for San Miguel. You know, the game is, I'm not sure if it slowed down, but definitely the scoring has slowed down. Ontiveros, pati Lea, payong pumasok, but Velasco right there for the follow to extend the lead to 4. Omolon right side, Inaligui Mendoza. For 3, Payeng Santos! Alam mo, kanina, sinabi ko na itong si Omolon, siya yung una nakatress. And 10 a.m. pa lang, nagpunta kami dito sa gym, nagsushooting siya. Alam mo kung sino kasama niya? Payeng Santos.
But you know, Payeng Santos, that's really his job. He's a gunner talaga siya.
Dale Season adds on to the 3-point shooting woes of San Miguel. Here's Nelbert Omolon. One step, missed the layup, but draws the foul from Dondon Ontiveros.
Shoot, sayang yun. Panlamang dapat ng Santa Lucia yun. They've crept up on San Miguel with their zone defense and timely shooting. Yun dapat ang panlamang. Maybe he can get it in the free throw line.
I mean, this is amazing. Every single shooter of San Miguel has been struggling. I mean, from Ontiveros to Singson to Racela and even Mente in the first half. Gahol shot a 3-pointer during this quarter as well. So lahat talaga. Velasco also not doing well from the perimeter. So Mente will check back in the ball game. Will replace Ontiveros. And Omolon will be given a chance to tie with the second free throw as he missed the first. So tabla po ulit tayo. 58-58. Remember, it was 46-43. So konti lang po ang na-score dito sa third quarter. Shot clock is off. You see the time remaining. And fouled by Santos, and they do have a foul to give.
Holding foul number 15, Payeng Santos.
Like I said, those are duty fouls. Better for them not to take an attempt than to give them a chance at the basket if you have fouls to give.
So there's Brian Gahol out to Singson. 5 seconds left. He gets a screen. Singson, tuloy-tuloy! And what's the call here? And that's going to be a foul, a defensive foul on Santa Lucia.
Holding foul number 28, Norman Gonzalez.
Coach Al hasn't not really been very happy with the officiating so far. But even though it seems that way, his team is still tied with the San Miguel.
Singson hits the first free throw.
Masakit kasi yun, Jude, dahil they had a foul to give, and that wasn't really what they wanted to happen.
Singson converts on that foul. Gets the 2 points, and Payeng Santos, a desperation heave, will not make it. Brian Gahol will inbound for San Miguel. They will have first possession dito po sa ating fourth quarter. Gahol gets it to Mente, baseline. Nothing there. Inside they go. Double team. Triple team. This is Ildefonso. Nawala ang bola. Here's the Delbert Omolon. Pushing it up. Cross court they go. Paeng Santos gives it to Macruan on the left side. Macruan drives inside. Iniwanan. Shakira. Mente gets it. Fast break opportunity. Here's Joey Mente. Challenges everybody. Misses the layup. The hold foul also not there. Battle for the loose ball. The rebound will belong. Let's see. There's a foul. A foul will be called on Joey Mente. Or Gahol, rather.
There, that's an automatic foul.
Santos will inbound. Full court pressure for Santa Lucia. Here's Omolon driving inside all the way to the basket for 2 points, and he's tied the ball game at 60 apiece. So Omolon having very positive contributions here for the Realtors.
Yan nga yung sinasabi natin kanina. Santa Lucia is looking for...
Here's another near steal.
Well, like I was saying, Santa Lucia naghahanap sila ng other scorers aside from their big three. So right now, Omolon contributing in the second half. That's why they're in this ballgame.
He's the spark plug. I know Mark Agui was the spark, pero for this game, wala namang Barangay Ginebra. So Omolon's the spark plug right now for the Realtors. Inside they go, Brian Gahol. And so a much taller Dennis Espino at nag-hesitate siya at naubusan ng oras as the 24-second shot clock expires.
Jude, mapapansin mo, even if Santa Lucia is playing a zone.
There's Macruan out to Santos. Santa Lucia looking for the lead. Santos bounces this side. Espino turns around against Ildefonso. Fakes, fires, nasubutan at naagawan. Here's Dale Singson. Pero green shirts back on defense. Dale Singson bangs into Macruan and a defensive foul will be called.
Smart foul by Macruan. You don't have, right now, they only have one big man again in the presence of Dennis Espino playing the center. Hindi pa siya nakakababa. Duty foul, stop the offensive team from getting a fast break.
Inside they go. Velasco, laban kay Espino again. Nahihirapan sila kasi ang tangkad ni Espino at veterano magdepensa sa loob. And of course, these guys, Gahol and Velasco aren't the best post-up players on the team.
But Dennis always has been regarded as one of the better defensive players in the league. Kasi marunong siya gumamit ng katawan niya eh.
And I think San Miguel really just having a difficult time because they're unable to hit the three-point shot. Gahol continues to struggle along with his teammates. And here comes Santa Lucia.
Jude, ang napapansin ko, not only in the three-point area, nag-struggle sila. Basically, it's all perimeter shots ang nagkakapan sila.
This time it's Omolon's turn to miss. And, very opposite or contradictory to how they started this ball game. Nakita natin kanina, 80%. Sinabi nga natin, there's no way they can keep up that kind of shooting percentage.
Going back to what I said kanina, that even though that Santa Lucia is playing zone, San Miguel continues to attack the post. Siguro maraming mga nagtatanong dyan, bakit? Kasi ang nangyayari, yung dalawang wing nung Santa Lucia may kaliitan. Instead of usually, you have one guy like Dennis Espino playing the other side of the 2-3. Coach Alfranz is changing it up by using Gonzalez and Omolon. So, Coach Jong naman trying to take care of that mismatch by posting up.
So far, he's having a difficulty both inside and outside. So si Peña susubukan ulit. So si Gonzalez, the help defense right there by Dennis Espino. Santos has bent in the paint. Nabutan ni Mente. Nakuha go right there for the foul. So great defensive play by Joey Mente, but Macruan right there. Pero it looks like mga 7 siguro, 7,000 or so field to capacity itong Zamboanga City High School Coliseum.
Kaya alam mo naman yung Pilipino, pag sinabing 7,000, makakahanap pa yan ng mga singit-singit dyan para I'm sure there's more than 7,000 here today.
So back to the action, Rosella to Singson. Tingnan natin kung makakabawi itong San Miguel. Nahihirapan sila. Peña triple teamed inside, and when that happens, you're asking for trouble. And they have not been successful this whole quarter.
But both teams, every time the big man puts the ball on the floor, yung tinatawag nga dyan, basta sinawsaw mo, lahat ng maliliit na players, yan, pasukan na yan to get the ball. So it's been happening on both sides of the court, and the big man should realize that both teams are aware that both big men mahilig magsawsaw ng bola bago before going up for a shot.
You know, sabi mo, Jason, na itong San Miguel, they keep on going inside because two of the big men aren't really that big. Pero part of the reason siguro rin is hindi pumapasok yung outside shots nila eh. So,
Yeah.
subukan muna sa loob.
Well, it's an advantage that they can see, and the other advantage of a zone is being able to shoot outside, and they haven't been successful at that either.
Here's Omolon, drives against Singson. He does have the height advantage. Tries to force the issue and succeeds.
Well, Melbert Amolon, siya yung spark nga, sabi mo, dito sa second half. Already with 10 points, all here in the second half.
Cross court to Racela. The lead is now 4 points. Singson to the corner. Mentes, susubok ulit. At magmimitis ulit. Daming beses ko na sinabi yan, ha?
Substitution Dono Ontiveros for Joey Mente.
Ontiveros back in the ball game. Coach Jong Chico still looking for that player who will find their range from the perimeter. Here's Singson, picks up his dribble. Racela, pinasok sa loob. Here's Velasco, forced the shot, and there's a whistle. I think the foul might be from behind on Paeng Santos. So Santos called for that reach-in foul. Sa likod yan ni Velasco.
Well, let's see. You know, for some players, when they make free throws, yan ang nagsispark nung shooting nila. Maybe this will do well for Nick if he can make both free throws.
So there you go, the first points here for San Miguel in the fourth quarter off a free throw. So 2 for 2 for Velasco. Let's see if that can have a calming effect. Out to Santos. Santos, alley-oop. Pero alam nilang mataas tumalan itong si Omolon eh. And he misses the shot.
Pero grabe yung dinundag doon ni Omolon na akala ko it was gonna be a short turnover.
Ontiveros, wala pa rin. And they continue to get that shooting percentage way down here in this ball game. Santos bounces it to Omolon, laban kay Ontiveros. Omolon drives against Ontiveros and the body contact will result in a foul.
But the good thing about Omolon, he's continued to be aggressive. Doesn't matter. Ontiveros, I'll take you to the basket. And that's why he's been able to contribute positive minutes and scoring as well.
You know, Sta Lucia has made headway down. Captain Martel.
Yes.
Kenneth Duremdes.
Of course, he committed his 5th foul early in the 3rd. And people stepping up.
Here's Gonzalez. Takes the pass, takes the shot. Parang free throw lang yan eh. Sabi niya free throw lang yan. May konting lundag. 15-footer. 4 na lamang namin. So Racela, out to Singson. Let's see if San Miguel will continue to shoot from the outside. Kasi they are getting open shots. Hindi na talaga pumapasok. Ito, titira ulit si Olsen Racela. Yon! Pumasok na rin. Olsen Racela hits the first. His first 3-point shot.
A big sigh of relief coming from the San Miguel bench. You know, it's one thing to, ang importante kasi dyan sa shooting to make the first one eh. So maybe right now they're looking at that things will go their way now.
Peña gets the rebound. San Miguel down by 1. Racela pushing it up, looking for the lead. Here's Singson from the baseline. Puts on the brakes. Racela, binigay kay Singson. They rotate it in the perimeter. Velasco, out to Ontiveros. Siya pa, naghahanap. Ayun, pasok na. Pangalawa ni Dondon or ng San Miguel. Panguna ni Dondon Ontiveros. Itong 3-pointer, nakakahawa yan eh, no?
That's what I mentioned kanina, Jude, no? Once you make one, your confidence as a team, not only as an individual, grows. And like pagkatapos si Olsen, diretso kaagad, Dondon 3 points right away.
At yung mga San Miguel fans, napuhay na rin dito. Si Olsen Racela, waking everybody up with a 3-pointer. Si Dondon Ontiveros, dinagdagan pa ng pampagising. So here's that shot by Dondon Ontiveros, wide open in front of his bench. Ang ganda ng rotation. Kitang-kita dun sa ating bagong molten ball. And Don Ontiveros, sabi niya siguro, finally, pumasok rin, inis na siya. You know, with shooters, you just have to keep telling them to continue shooting. Here's Dennis Espino. Inawe. At ngayon, tapla ulit tayo. 68-68 our score. So shaping up to be another nail biter here at Zamboanga City. Cross court they go. Bracela out to Velasco. Singson. Siya naman ang susubok for 3. Ang nawili na ng konti. The ball got loose. Nakuha na ni Omanon eh. Tapos napitawan pa. At Peña was right there to take advantage.
Well, those are the things that you can't really see in the stats. Those are breaks of the game. Lady Luck smiling on one team or another.
Wala pang ulit ng dalawa itong San Miguel. Espino wants to drive against Peña, but the defense is right there. Mendoza, and there's a call. Singson will be called for the body check.
Nung kumuha ng rebound, nangyayari pa, bumabagsak pa ng pusa sa kanya yung bola.
See, the better you are, yun ang sinasabi ng tao eh. Pag mas magaling ka, mas swerte ka minsan. It's like Santos missing a 3-point shot and Peña getting the rebound and a foul will be called in Santa Lucia.
Only foul, number 28, Norman Gonzalez.
Norman Gonzalez called for that foul, and Marlo Aquino is now on the scorer's table. And a good look at Kenneth Duremdes. Nakakuha nga siya ng fifth personal foul early ng ating third quarter. At since then, hindi pa siya binabalik. Because ayun, hindi nyo nakikita sa screen at tumayo na itong si Kenneth Duremdes. Sasamahan si Marlo dito sa scorer's table. Well, the drive inside, nothing doing. Kasasabi ko lang na natin doing, pero tinuloy pa rin ni Dale Singson. At that's the magic of Dale Singson. Minsan, tingin mo wala na talaga siyang magagawa, pero nakakalusot pa rin.
Yung three front court players ng San Miguel, all of a sudden, coming alive in offense. Don, Olsen, and Dale.
The ball is tipped. Singson gets it. Fast break opportunity. Ontiveros challenging inside, and he is fouled hard by Nelbert Omolon, and he is still down on the floor. It looks like he's okay though.
Well, if we can see the replay, parang nadulas kasi si Don bago siya mag-take off.
By San Miguel, and Don Ontiveros given 2 free throws to add on to those 4 straight points. Looking for double-digit scoring. Ontiveros now with 10 in the ballgame.
On the other hand, Santa Lucia, binalik na nila si Kenneth Duremdes at si Marlo Aquino. I think Coach Al will be sending in his best 5 right now. With those, except pinapahinga niya si Dennis pala for Marlo.
Yeah,
Probably Dennis asking for a breather already.
Well, Santos and Omolon are usually not in the end game for Coach Al Prado, so expect at least Dennis and Pino to enter the game in the next few minutes. Inside they go. Here's Omolon against Peña. Pahinasa sa loob and Duremdes fouled by Singson.
Again foul, number 50, Dale Singson. Fourth foul, 15th foul for the Beermen. 2 free throws for Kenneth Duremdes.
Kenneth Duremdes, well, he's only had 7 points in the game, and the last time that he was able to score was all the way in the second quarter because of the 5 fouls that he got in the third. So trying to get back on track right now with 4 minutes to go in the game.
Ontiveros will take a breather in favor of Danny Ildefonso. And Kenneth with his second free throw. And Peña grabs the rebound. So 74-69, 5-point lead for San Miguel. Bracela goes on the right side. Still a zone defense for Santa Lucia. Nick Velasco out to Ildefonso. Cross court to Bracela. They give it to Singson. Inside to Peña. Sapal. Galing sa likod ni Marlo Aquino. Pero for the loose ball and hindi mahawakan ni Duremdes.
Marlo Aquino continues to be a force down
Block shot by the skyscraper. Dale Singson missing the shot. Peña though the long rebound at siset up ulit nila itong opensa. San Miguel gets a second chance in this possession. Up by 5, 3:36 left. Peña, susubok ulit. This time, kailang. Nasapad siya kanina. Here's Paulo Mendoza running the fast break. Binalik kay Gerard Francisco. Francisco missing the shot. Nakuha ni Mendoza yung rebound. So 3:19 left here in the game. Mendoza, nasundutan. Muntik na nawala nga. Ahead to Olsen Racela. Durendes unable to catch up. And Racela extends the lead to 7 points. 76-69. So ito na po yung si Omolon, nandun pa rin. So Espino na lang ang hinihintay for the starting lineup of Santa Lucia to be back in the game. Omolon out to Mendoza. Gustong ipasok ni Aquino. Aquino laban si Peña. Backs his way. Aquino from the baseline takes the shot and hits it.
Tough shot there by Marlo. Good defense by Dorian. And usually yan sa fourth quarter, maganda talaga nilalaro ni Marlo.
The lead is 5. Racela with the ball. And here's Velasco on the left side. Racela shoots a 3. Kaboom! Olsen Racela. It's a big three-pointer for the Beermen. And extends the lead to 8 points. And forces Coach Alfred. Ito po sa ating PBA Roadshow of San Miguel versus Santa Lucia. Of course, sinasabi kong last 2 minutes 25. Kung hindi makakahabol ang mapa-overtime tayo.
Well, this is going to be the telling possession right now. Santa Lucia seemingly has to score in this possession.
That's not the way to do it, although Francisco gets it back. Francisco shoots a 3. And that one bounces on top and automatically is out of bounds. San Miguel ball. So San Miguel in control now with an 8-point lead with 2 minutes left here in the ball game. The last 2 minutes is brought to you by Hope, the luxury cigarettes.
Well, right now, kailangan ng Santa Lucia ng stop to para hindi na lumobo yung 8-point na lamang ng San Miguel.
Ildefonso missing the shot, but
Coach Jong very unhappy kasi when you have the lead, the worst foul you can give is a loose ball foul because it stops the clock and you give the opposing team a chance to come back without burning any minutes on the clock.
Although it's not such a bad deal since Marlo really has been struggling from the free throw line.
Pero mainit yan sa fourth.
Marlo missing the first free throw. And that can be one of the factors na we can attribute kasi kanina pa sila nagmimintis ng free throws and nahirapan. So Aquino, second free throw, mintis ulit. So definitely they have not helped themselves from the free throw line. Racela against Mendoza. And you can bet na they will melt the shot clock here. They will use most of the 24 seconds.
When you have an Olsen Racela, you know, ano na yan eh, regular na point guard na talaga, he knows what he's doing.
The ball is loose and Paulo Mendoza recovers it. Here's Kenneth Durendes. Ahead to Francisco. Francisco all the way, left-handed layup is good. And it's only a 6-point lead here with over a minute left.
Or even just a 2-possession ball game.
Yeah, it's a 2-possession ball game, exactly. Racela against Mendoza. Again, they will melt the clock. But if Santa Lucia can get a stop here, they still got a good shot. Racela inside, takes a 19-footer, in and out, and Marlo Aquino had it. But Mendoza gets it back. Ahead to Durendes, inside to Espino. Espino inside, misses the layup. That was the shot that they needed. A point-blank miss from Dennis Espino would have cut the lead to 4 points with less than a minute left. And now San Miguel will just take as much time as they can. Crossover move. Ontiveros for 3. That one short. Espino out to Durendes. You know, they still have a shot here if they can hit a three-pointer.
There's still a lot of time.
Mendoza loses control, but they have to take a shot very soon because it's a 2-possession ball game. Here's Durendes out to Francisco for 3. Not there. Marlo Aquino out to Espino. He's not the guy you want shooting the 3. In and out. And Velasco gets the rebound with a second left. And after 48 minutes and struggling from the perimeter, all 48